Thank you for tuning in to Radicards.com. I'm your host Patrick Greeno, and today we're going to be talking about 3 rookie cards that I have acquired. I made it a specific point to acquire each of these. They were planned purchases, and I think that they're really great talking points to bring them all together. Today we're going to be talking about a retired player, a current veteran, and a current rookie. Okay? So let's get started here. Okay, here's our retired player. Okay, this is 1995 Bowman's Best Refractor Scott Rolen rookie card. Now this is his best rookie card. He has several others you can acquire from 95, but this being the best one to get. Now I kind of casually looked for this card for several years. These refractors for these stars they're hard to find, some of them. So you kind of have to be patient and wait it out. Now I did find this after searching for, I started actively pursuing this particular card over the past year, and I wanted to get one in the archive, and I figured, now it's still a good time to get it because he's not yet a Hall of Famer, at least at the time of this recording anyway, but he was certainly a great player. Somebody that I'd followed as a collector. I'd get his cards and I'd file them into my binders when I was younger, and he was just one of the key players, key stars to acquire in the 1995 Bowman's Best set. As you know, several other stars such as Andrew Jones, Vladimir Guerrero, and some of the lesser-known guys like Jermaine Dye, Jason Schmidt, which the Jason Schmidt is actually not a rookie card. And Chris Carpenter is another one. Richie Sexton, Bartolo Colon, Hideo Nomo's in the set as well. And so, it's that particular set, the 95 Bowman's Best set, is just like any other Bowman run, is chocked with superstar talent. Of course, when it came on the scene, the big rookie at the time was Andrew Jones, but as time progressed, some of these other players' rookie cards have proven to be sought after. Now, it was always my understanding that the Scott Rolen was one of the big three. The big three being Scott Rolen, Andrew Jones, and Vladimir Guerrero. Those were the big 3 rookie cards to get in the set, and they, in a lot of ways, still are the big 3 rookie cards, with the other players I had mentioned previously falling in the lesser tier, but still desirable. So this is a great card to have. I love the design on these. They're just beautiful cards. The rookies feature the blue strip in the background, with the veterans featuring the red strip in the background. Not only they are gorgeous without the refractor, with the refractors makes them pop that much more. Something about the 1995 Bowman's Best run as well, the actual design of the set, it has that classic etching that early Chrome had in those first, several years of Chrome. Was very design oriented. Really like that a lot. This set struggles with top to bottom centering issues. A lot of the cards are off center top to bottom. It's just hard to find clean centered examples. So having a little bit more lenience with the OC signifier is something that's encouraged with this set. Just being okay with the fact that you're going to probably come across several examples of your favorite cards that are off centered. It's just normal. Anyway, I was really glad to get this. Funny story about the actual non-refractor version of this card. I found it in a bargain bin for $2, and it was a Beckett Rock card grade review, and it was a 9.5. So I just had it subbed. That came back a 9.5 course because it was a Rock card review 9.5. So I got that for $2 in a bargain bin back, gosh, I want to say 2014, maybe even 2013. But this is a nice addition to that, nice pairing. So I've got the base card in a BGS 9.5, and now I've got the refractor in a BGS 9. I'm completely fine with a 9. If I don't see a 9.5, fine. I always look at grades as, buy the card, not the grade. Look at the card appearance. This is one of those instances where I just love the card. The fact that it's a 9, it could have been an 8.5, I still would have gone after it. I was completely happy with this purchase. Great addition to my collection. I'm really happy to have this nice start to my 2018 year. So this is the 1995 Bowman's Best Refractor Scott Rolen rookie card. This is our retired player. All right. And we have a current rookie Okay, we're going in kind of out of order, but whatever. I want to save this last one for, I want to save the veteran for last. So this is Alex Bregman, 2010, Bowman Chrome Draft Prospects Orange Refractor, number to 25. And I picked this up because I wanted to have one really good example of his rookie card, and this one really fit the bill. Now, I could have gotten this one with the sticker autograph, but I feel like the sticker autograph on this card takes away from the appearance of the card. I actually just wanted this card without the sticker autograph, so when I found this example, it took some haggling with the seller to bring him down to a price that made sense to me, and we were able to work a deal, and I was really happy to bring this home. I love this card. It's fantastic. I may or may not get another Bregman card, but if I do, I'd probably get something from the current rookie year card as 2017, this being 2010, well into his prospect years. And so if I get something, again, I'm probably going to look at something from his 2017 releases. So if not, I'm completely happy with this particular card. It's a gorgeous example. I really love the 2010 Bowman Chrome set. I think that the style, the appearance, the design of this set is very good looking. I think they did a great job with 2010 Bowman Chrome, but again, I have a lot of kind of like romantic interest to the set because of where I was in my life at the time, and I remember vividly the hobby excitement on prospects at the time. I've mentioned Strasburg many times in the past. You know, Bowman's one of those sets that's tiered, and there are quite a few, 3 or 4 different tiers that come out year to year. So 2010 is kind of a lot to bite off and chew when you're looking at digesting all the different cards that came out of that run. So this is a great card to have. I really like this a lot. Now, you know, as a very picky rookie card collector, I try to get the best examples that I can, but I often steer toward non-autographed stuff. And it's not always the case. It's just more my preference. I just prefer like the card itself without the autograph. Autographs are great, but sometimes I feel like they might take the focus away from the card and more onto the autograph. And oftentimes I just like to look at the card. So this card with the autograph is actually on a sticker. And Alex Bregman actually signed his name more like A-B instead of spelling it all out. So it's just less attractive to me, and it's more expensive. So it makes more sense to me to like the card and like it even more that it's cheaper without the autograph. So I was really happy to bring this home. And again, it being graded a 9, I actually like it that it's just graded at all. I think it's a great card. It has a great appearance, a great aesthetic to it. It's great centering. It's centered really well with this card. This is another one of the sets 2010 Bowman Chrome, any of the different tiers of Chrome for that year. Struggling with centering issues. Just a lot of left to right, top to bottom. I see a lot more left to rights for this particular example, this particular release. I'm happy to have this example being pretty well centered. I really love this card a lot because of that. This physical appearance of the card is very nice. It's nice to look at. So this is the 2010 Bowman Chrome Draft Prospects Orange Refractor Alex Bregman. This is serial number to 25. So that's the current rookie. This last one's really cool. This is our current veteran. All right. 2011 Topps Chrome Superfractor 1 of 1 Mark Trumbo rookie card. Now Mark Trumbo was in sets as far back as 2004. Donruss Elite has him featured in a number of times. There's I think an SP or an Upper Deck product that showcases him as well. Didn't come up until 2011. So you know, again with Alex Bregman, he's in products from 2010, but he didn't actually come on the scene as a pro until 2017. So with Trumbo, 2004 to 2011. So we're looking at quite a few years in between them first showing up on baseball cards and their first year in the majors. So this being a rookie year card, this essentially would be a rookie card. The stuff from 2004 is prospect cards, right? So that's kind of the method. That's kind of how I've adopted understanding how to designate certain cards based on when they came out, if the player's in the majors or not. So this being a rookie card, I wanted one really good Trumbo rookie card, and this I think I saw this a year or two ago online at $700 raw, and I just saved it to a pin board because well, later on I saved it to a pin board when I got a Pinterest account, but in the beginning I just saved that scan in a folder locally. I just wanted to have an example of what they look like. And so I never really anticipated even acquiring this card. It ended up surfacing without even my knowing, and I keep pretty close tabs on certain types of cards. And so I for some reason didn't see this auction, and it sold. And I was like, well, that's too bad. I really would have loved to have this. It fits really well into my rookie card collection. It's not autographed. It's a great card of a player who's not a superstar at this time, but definitely a star. He's a great hitter. I think this is a fantastic card of a great player. Okay, Trumbo's just a good player. At the time of this recording, he's with the Orioles, one of their better players, I think. But when this came out, Trumbo was on the scene in 2011. I remember him being the big prospect in 2011. Well, the big rookie in 2011. People were chasing him, and of course, people were getting Bryce Harper stuff. And so I remember sitting in a shop in 2011, and the owner had just gotten in Topps Heritage with the 62 design, and he was excited about the potential for getting Mark Trumbo rookie cards in Topps Heritage, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. This is my first Mark Trumbo card, right? So I had never specifically sought out other cards until I found this one. Now, let's rewind a little bit. I had mentioned that it surfaced online without my knowing, and then it sold. And I was actually pretty surprised by the end price. It was very low. And then I looked at the bids for it, and it had pretty good indication that it may have been shilled. But whatever the case, it sold for a really low price. And so when I saw it surface again a week later, I actually started keeping tabs on this particular card online. I was like, well, maybe it'll surface again. But a week or two later, it surfaced with a price that was a little bit more, I'd say, than it sold for. And I was like, well, I have to, I emailed the seller. I was like, listen, congrats on winning it at this date for this price. Are you pretty firm on the price that you have it set up for, or is there a little bit of, is there wiggle room? And he sent me back a price. He said, no, look, I got to make a profit on this, and after eBay and PayPal fees and insurance and shipping and stuff, here's what I'm willing to do. And so I actually countered from that. I was like, well, would you be able to entertain something at this price range? And I never heard back. And I told him, I was like, I want you to make a profit on it. I certainly do. I'm all about that. You got to make a profit on it. So after I sat for a couple weeks, I actually had sold some things online, and I was able to use those funds for this purchase. I had enough saved up from those sales to buy this card. So I went ahead and did that. I said to the guy, if you want to send me the same offer, a new one of the same amount, I'm happy to buy it at that price. So that day he did, and I closed, and I made the purchase that day. Came in the mail. Really happy to have this piece. This is a beautiful card. I really like these superfractors that don't have the autographs on them. The ones with the autographs are great. Like, they're fantastic, right? What better to have a one-of-one rookie autograph superfractor? I mean, it's really magnificent. Some would argue that the RPA, rookie patch auto, is more desirable, but whatever. I just like superfractors. I like the design. I like the sort of like this cylinder matrix on the superfractor design. They're fantastic looking cards. This is obviously my best Mark Trumbo card, even though it's my only one. I don't think I'm going to be able to top this. This is going to be tough. Or if I do at some later time, I think I'll maybe appreciate this one more just because it's the first one I got. I mean, who knows? Whatever the case, I'm really glad to have this. It's a beautiful card of a current veteran at the time of this recording. This is the 2011 Topps Chrome Superfractor Mark Trumbo rookie card. So that is my current veteran. I hope that I didn't talk too fast. I hope you enjoyed this video. I found it somewhat educational. It was somewhat entertaining. I've been planning on making this video for a little while. I wanted to get all these guys together in one spot before I presented this content. Really happy to be able to do this for you today, or this evening rather. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, please, post a comment either on YouTube or wherever you're watching this on the blog. Just scroll down to the comments area and post a comment if you'd like. Love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning into Radicards.com. And I'm your host, Patrick Reno. And until next time, enjoy collecting. If you like this content, please subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy collecting.